What's up, everybody? Final break of the night. We got break number 650 BD. You got two cases of Pop Century Leaf. Pop Century. Let's get those celebrity autos. Here we go, my friends. Good luck. Case 1. 10 boxes. What's up, Zoe? Doing great tonight. How are you doing? What's up, Jim B? Second case. 10 more boxes. $20 boxes. Here we go. Box number 1. My sweat card. There it is. All right, here we go. First two cards. We got Amy Yazbek and Josh Gad on our pre-production proof 1 of 1s. Pre-production proof 1 of 1s. Here we go, guys. Catherine Narducci. 6 out of 8. 6 out of 8. That is Lauren Sorrentino. That one is 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Bill Pullman on your sci-fi signatures. Bill Pullman. And that one is a 1 of 1 Bill Pullman. And our next one is a randomizer for later on. Chris Pine, Gal Gadot. Chris Pine and Gal Gadot co-stars. 1 of 1. What's up, Bob? Bad connect. You need to close out your eBay and come back in then. Box number 2. Box number 2. Box number 2, we got Alyssa Milano. Alyssa Milano and a 1/1 printing plate of Kathy Coleman. 1/1 printing plate, Kathy Coleman. All right, here we go. Box number 2, we got Bernadette Stanis. Bernadette Stanis. 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2 on the Bernadette Stanis. Josie Canseco. Josie Canseco. That one is 1 out of 8. 1 out of 8. Jeremy Dean Morgan. Jeremy Dean Morgan. That gold shimmer looks like a 1/1. It is 1/1 Jeremy Dean Morgan. And our last card of box 2. Mr. John Carpenter himself. John Carpenter. 1 of 3. 1 of 3. Box number 3. Jimmy J.J. Walker on the pre-production, and Cuba Gooding Jr. Next up, we got Sean Gunn. Sean Gunn. That one is 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4 on the Sean Gunn. Allie LaForce. Allie LaForce, gold shimmer. 1/1. Allie LaForce, gold shimmer, 1/1. Next up, we got scripted. That's Chuck Norris. He scripted it, Way of the Dragon. And that one is a 1/1 also of Chuck Norris. And next up is Kelsey Grammer. Kelsey Grammer on the green, 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Box number 4. Scream Team, PJ Souls, and vinyl signs of Tony Orlando. Wayne Knight. Wayne Knight, great actor. 5 of 5. Kevin Smith, great actor and producer. Jay and Silent Bob, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. That is Mike the Situation Sorrentino. Mike the Situation from the Jersey Shore, 7 of 8. And Kevin Bacon on the Blockbuster Signatures. This is a summer movie of Apollo 13. And that one's got to be a 1/1. And it is 1/1. Kevin Bacon. That's absolutely right, Zoe. I was thinking the same thing. We're seeing a lot of cards that we haven't seen in the first like 5 or 10 of these breaks that we've done. You know what I'm saying? a lot of characters we haven't seen. I was thinking, man, am I the only one that notices this? Well, I'm glad you noticed it too, Zoe. This is box number 5. Box number 5. How about Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan on the pre-production proof from 1985. And another random. This one's going to be the cast of National Lampoons. We have Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo, and Dana Barron. That'll be random at the end. How about our girl, Ahsoka Tano? That's Ashley Eckstein. Ashley Eckstein, 13 out of 25. Bella Ramsey. Wow, that's a big one, guys. She is blowing up because of the Last of Us. Holy crap, we've not seen her auto before. 2 out of 10 on the Bella Ramsey. Scripted Empty Nest, Christy McNichols. Christy McNichols. That is 1 of 1 on the Christy McNichols. And scripted Captain Kirk, William Shatner. And that one is also a 1 of 1. It makes it hard now to know which to buy. I used to be able to count on certain people. Yes, you're right, Zoe. You are absolutely right. This is gonna make for a fun break. It's gonna make for a fun break. Got our first encased card. How about Michael Imperioli and Donald Gibb? Donald Gibb. Jeremy Bernthal, Walking Dead. Jeremy Bernthal, 10 out of 15. Chevy Chase again as Clark Griswold. He scribed it Clark. How cool is that one? That one is 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. And Mackenzie Phillips, One Day at a Time on the scripted. That's a 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 scripted Mackenzie Phillips. And our first encased card. Guy Gilchrist. On the inscriptions. Woody Woodpecker. Guy Gilchrist. That is a sick inscription. 63 out of 100. Box number 6. 6 or 7? 7. Box number 7. Box number 7, we got Mr. Nick Castle as Michael Myers and Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. Marley Shelton, Scream. Marley Shelton on the scripted Scream. This one is 5 out of 5. Michael Imperioli, 5 out of 10. Jennifer Carpenter. Jennifer Carpenter. That's a 101 Jennifer Carpenter. Excuse me. And Rosario Dawson with the XOs. And the Rosario Dawson 2 out of 4. Number 8. Box number 8. Box number 8, we got Jeremy Piven. Jeremy Piven, and then we have a printing plate of, that looks like Kate Beckinsale. It is Kate Beckinsale on the printing plate, 1 of 1. Tom O'Connell. The Empire, I believe, is what it says. Again, I cannot read his writing. 8 out of 25. Drea De Matteo. Drea De Matteo. 2 out of 2. Kathy Moriarty. Kathy Moriarty. 3 out of 3, Moriarty. And another random, Joan Collins, Heather Locklear on the dual auto co-stars, 1 of 1. Box number 9. All right, we got Josh Henderson and Federico Castellucci. Federico Castelluccio. How about Patty McCormick? Patty McCormick, 2 out of 4. John Schneider. John Schneider, 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. Scripted Predator, Derek Mears. Derek Mears, that's got to be a 1 of 1. It is 1 of 1, Derek Mears. And on the scope, Kate Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale, 1 of 1 scope. Box number 10. We got another encased card coming up. Encased card coming up. Pete Best and Jennifer Carpenter. Amber Rose on the auto. Amber Rose. 10 out of 10 on the Amber Rose. Marley Shelton. I'm not sure what that says. It says little something on there as a script. That is a 1 of 1 scripted. And there is our first Pearl Redemption. Pearl Redemption. And our last card of the first case, Little Pervert. Okay, thank you, Zoe. That is Efren Ramirez on the script. Efren Ramirez, vote for Pedro. 150 out of 150. Nice bookend right there. Nice bookend on the Efren Ramirez. Box number 11, second case, first box. Got a 1-of-1 printing plate here. Let's see what we got. First, we're going to get a randomizer, Jeffrey Dean Morgan and John Bernthal. And then our printing plate goes to, that looks like Famke. No, that's Catherine Narducci. Catherine Narducci on the 1-of-1 printing plates. Sada Baby on the green. 2 out of 5. Chris Kirkpatrick. This is a music box so far. 1 out of 5. Jimmy J.J. Walker. That's a gold. That is a 1-of-1 gold. And our last one is another random. This one is an autograph of Joey Fatone and Chris Kirkpatrick. Double feature, and this one is 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. Box number 12. I get the Marley scripted one now. Little Pervert from Sandlot, right? She was the lifeguard, correct? Yes. Gosh, I knew I recognized it. I just couldn't figure out where from. Thanks, Zoe. Always got my back. All right, box number 12, Patty McCormick. Patty McCormick and another random. This one's going to be Fred Dreyer and Stephanie Kramer. Sid Croft. God, he made so many great cartoon characters and stuff during the 70s. Sid Croft. That is 7 out of 7. Ron Howard. I think he scribed it, but I don't know. It's in the black. He didn't have to scribe it, but he did. 4 out of 10. There is Bo Derek as Jane. 2 out of 3. And William Shatner. On the scripted. And, sorry, I can't read that one. 1 out of 5. If you can read that one for me, Zoe, go for it. I know it's something life, but I can't make that one out. Yeah, I know. That one had me even stumped. 13. Box number 13, you guys. Here we go. Helen Hunt and Rose McGowan. Yeah, he pops up a lot. I think he signed a lot when he started getting sick. So, Tracy the Doc Curry. Tracy the Doc Curry. Was it Captain Kirk or poor writing? No, this one wasn't Captain Kirk, because we have one that says Captain Kirk. This one is William Shatner up here. It's something Life. PETA Life? Is he part of PETA? No Ben Stillers yet, Fred. Is he part of the PETA organization for animals? I think he is. I know he's a big animal lover, so... Tracy the Doc Curry, 2 out of 3. Or the DOC. That one is Orianthi. Orianthi, 2 out of 2. Nick Carter. I think that's our first Nick Carter I've seen in... I've done like 10 cases of this. 1 out of 5. And, oh, wow. There we go. Al Pacino. To 101, Al Pacino. That's beautiful right there. That is a beautiful card. Wow. Yeah, somebody finally got a Pacino. That's the first Pacino that I've ever pulled. And I've got to be going on more closer to 20 cases, because I do 2 cases per break of this stuff. So, box number 14. Number 14. No? Okay. Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd. Saturday Night Live and Danny Glover. Those are our pre-production proofs. What's up, Rich? Good to see you, bud. All right, here we go. Trade the Truth. Trade the Truth. Trey is 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Joe Gorga. Excuse me, Joe Gorga. It's 1 out of 7. First Joe Gorga I've ever pulled, too. I can almost be positive. And this is the first Lou Diamond Phillips I've ever pulled. He's got a beautiful autograph. Lou Diamond Phillips. Try not to pull a Spencer Rattler. Dude, if I pull a Spencer Rattler out of this product, Rich, I'm going to retire. 12 out of 25 on the Lou Diamond Phillips. And another randomizer going to the cast of Lord of the Rings. We got Liv Tyler, Elijah Wood, and Sean Astin. Nice triple auto. We've got 3 doubles and a triple in autos. And right now we have 2 doubles and a triple in productions. We still got 6 boxes to go. I'm not kidding, Rich. Who'd you have? Liv Tyler, Zoe? Do you have her again tonight? Got another random. How about... This is from Oh man, I can never remember the name of the movie. It's Ralph Macchio, C. Thomas Howell, and Emilio Estevez. That is random. Outsiders. Thank you, Temple. And oh, that's a beautiful one-of-one printing plate of Miss Jamie Presley. Jamie Presley on the one-of-one printing plate. No, that was the Outsiders because it had C. Thomas Howell. How about Engelbert Humperdinck? That's Austin Powers' favorite singer. 4 out of 4. Sean Astin. Sean Astin. 6 out of 15. And how about Dan Aykroyd on the auto? Dan Aykroyd from Ghostbusters on the Blockbuster Summer. 1 of 1. Dan Aykroyd, 1 of 1. Is that Alec Baldwin? It sure is. You can tell by the frickin' hair. Alec Baldwin, again, on the encased. 24 of 45. 24 of 45. Swear to God, that guy only has encased cards. Oh, no. Come on, Temple. We got you, man. You got to say their names out loud. Right? I'm telling you, dude. You buy the Baldwin spot, you're guaranteed almost a encased card every break. Every break. This is box number 16, guys. Box number 16. Oh, Christina Ricci? Okay. Ah, see, Rich? I didn't know that. Bryce Dallas Howard. She is so beautiful. And Angelica Houston. Pritzi's Honor. Maybe that was on our main page, but because I pulled 2 of them on my last one. What was it? Last Tuesday. Pam Grier. 3 out of 15. I got a villain here of Giancarlo Esposito. And that one is a 1 out of 4. Jennifer Carpenter again from Dexter. 1 out of 7. And how about Miss Marissa Tomei? Are you sure? I'm positive. This is scripted, but she didn't. Oh, she did. She put May for Aunt May as the scripted. Aunt May from Spider-Man. But I could have sworn Aunt May had an E on the end of this. That was 3 out of 8. 3 out of 8. I've seen like 30 cases and I only didn't have him. Dude with the tats on his. Oh yeah, that's Diamond Hands over in our LA office. I'm the Phoenix office. Yep, that is our LA office. That's Diamond Hands, we call him. That's Chris. Somebody wants JWoww. I already pulled Mike the Situation. I think that's enough. I think that's enough of the Jersey Shore for me. No, I'm kidding. JWoww. Let's see if we can get a JWoww. Bill Pullman. That is from Independence Day. And Sid Croft. Sid Croft. I've never pulled his card before. Now I pulled 2. Dan Lauria. Dan Lauria. 20 out of 20. How about Barbara Eden? I Dream of Jeannie. That one is a 1 of 1 Barbara Eden autograph. Tommy Chong. Tommy Chong on the scope. 1 out of 12. 1 out of 12. And there's Miss Elizabeth Olsen. Elizabeth Olsen. 1 of 1. My Scarlet Witch. No. No. What do you mean no, Zoe? Who didn't you buy that I just hit? I bought her like 10 times and never pulled her, and today I pull her. I'm sorry, Zoe. I'm sorry. Box number 10. We have another encased card here. Another encased card. There's Emilio Estevez and Paul Rudd. Summer Rae. Summer Rae. 11 out of 15. 11 out of 15 on the Summer Rae. There's PJ Souls on the Scream Team. PJ Souls. And this one is 5 out of 7. Dylan McDermott on the gold. Pretty much a 1 of 1, I'm going to guess. Yes, 1 of 1 gold of Dylan McDermott. And our encased card. Scripted. Of Danny Glover. The Immortals. Danny Glover gold. 74 out of 100. 74 out of 100. We're down to 2 boxes, guys. This is box number 19. Heather Locklear, Dylan McDermott. There's Christy Swanson. Christy Swanson. 14 out of 15. You guys remember that she was actually in Ferris Bueller? John C. McGinley. John C. McGinley. 10 out of 15. These boxes are not for sale. These are part of a break, cryo. But you could pick them up at like your card shops or online at Dave & Adams or Steel City Collectibles. I think they're like $200 to $300 a box, somewhere in that range, like $200 a box. So Melissa Gilbert, Little House on the Prairie scripted. Yeah, no problem, man. And that is a 5 out of 7. And how about Susan Sarandon? Susan Sarandon, 2 out of 3. Yeah, I wish I had some for my card shows and for my live shows on Friday night and Saturday night, because they'd be a lot of fun. You could personal your own box. You get all these cards. Out of here, there should be one more Pearl card coming. Gina Lee Nolan. And there is Pam Grier on the Be Still My Heart. There should be a redemption still in here. There it is right there. So we'll pull that out since we already know that that's there. There's our Pearl redemption. That's the second one per case. That goes to the Pearl redemption spot. All right, we got Cody Rigsby. Cody Rigsby, our final three. Well, that's a 1 of 1 Cody Rigsby. How do you do a break on pop without teams or whatever? We sell it by the person. So whoever has Cody Rigsby, whoever bought that spot, it gets that card. There's all sorts of different cards. I've seen some people get like 1 of 1s. I've seen people get cards to 5, cards to 4. Saw one guy show a Kate Beckinsale 1 of 1 that he got on his Pearl redemption. There's cut autos. Yeah, there's all sorts of craziness in those Pearls. So, yeah. All right, final 2 cards, guys. First one is Curtis Armstrong, Booger from Revenge of the Nerds. 3 out of 25. 3 out of 25. And our final card of the break goes to Zoe Saldana. Zoe Saldana, our favorite green hero of the galaxy. And that Zoe is a 1 of 1. All right, guys, there is the break. Let me get the randomizers set up. Give me like 5 minutes because we actually have 8 of them this time, I think. Was it 8 or 9? Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you too, Zoe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get these all set up real quick, and we will finish this off, do a recap, and we will see you guys. Also, while I'm doing this setup, just to give you guys a heads up, if you skunk in this break, please do not ask me for a refund on your shipping. We do not refund shipping. If you skunk, we have to send you something. So we will send you something in the mail. You know, we have skunk packs and stuff to send people, so please. All right, let me get these set up real quick. Couple more to do, guys. 2 more. And the last one of Tyler, Elijah Wood, and Sean Astin. All right. Put these back up here. All right, let me get this going here. All right. Comp on the 1-on-1 is always, wow. All right. Here we go, eBay. Gonna bring you over to the screen. Zoom you in a little bit. There we go. All right, here we go, guys. 5 or higher on the dice. 5 or higher on the dice. Here we go. We're gonna roll the dice. We got a 10. We're going 10 times on all of these. Fred Dryer, Stephanie Kramer spot 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 times. That's going to the Stephanie Kramer spot. 10 times. Jeffrey Dean Morgan and John Bernthal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 times. 10 times John Bernthal spot. For the Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo, Dana Barron spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 times. 10 times, that is going to the Beverly D'Angelo spot. Ralph Macchio, C. Thomas Howell, Emilio Estevez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 times. 10 times, C. Thomas Howell spot. These are the autographs. Joey Fatone, Chris Kirkpatrick, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 times. 10 times right there going to Chris Kirkpatrick. This autograph, Joan Collins, Heather Locklear, dual auto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 times. Joan Collins gets that card. 2 more to do. Chris Pine, Gal Gadot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 times. Going to the Gal Gadot spot 10 times right there. And our last one is a triple. Liv Tyler, Elijah Wood, Sean Astin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and good luck everybody. 10. 10 times. This is going to the Sean Astin spot. Sean Astin. There we go. Heading back over. Back to the break. Here we go. So let's go through these. We're going to zoom back out a bit. Here we go. Zoom out. Zoom back in a little. There we go. This one went to the Stephanie Kramer spot. This one went to the John Bernthal spot. This one went to the Beverly D'Angelo spot. This one went to the C. Thomas Howell spot. This went to, was it Chris Kirkpatrick on this one, I believe? I think it was Chris Kirkpatrick. Yep, Chris Kirkpatrick spot. This one went to the Joan Collins spot. This one went to the, was that Gal or Chris? It went to the Gal Gadot spot. And then this one went to the Sean Astin spot. All right. I'll see what I can do for you, Nolan. All right, here we go. Back to the recap now. Recap to 25. Here's our autos. Oh, let's do this. These are all the one-of-one press proofs and that do not have autos. Okay, we're just going to run through them. Not going to call out the names. Just going to go through them real quick. Kathy Coleman, that's Kate Beckinsale. That one was Catherine Narducci and Jamie Presley. We had our 2 Pearl redemptions. Now to 25, Curtis Armstrong, Lou Diamond Phillips, Tom O'Connell, and Ashley Eckstein. To 20, we had Dan Loria. To 15, John C. McGinley, Christy Swanson, Summer Rae, Pam Grier, Sean Astin, John Bernthal. Tommy Chong to 12. To 10, we have Trey the Truth, Ron Howard, Amber Rose, Michael Imperioli, Chevy Chase, Bella Ramsey, Kevin Smith. Who was the little girl with the ponytails? That was Patty McCormick. Patty McCormick. Wasn't that Patty Duke? She ended up being, her name ends up being Patty Duke when she gets married. Marissa Tomei, this is to 8. Mike the Situation, Josie Canseco and Catherine Narducci. To 7. Melissa Gilbert, PJ Souls, Jennifer Carpenter, Joe Gorga, Sid Croft. To 5. To 5, we got Nick Carter, William Shatner, Chris Kirkpatrick, Sada Baby, Marley Shelton. We got Mackenzie Phillips, Wayne Knight, Kelsey Grammer. To 4, Giancarlos Esposito, Engelbert Humperdinck, Patty McCormick, Rosario Dawson, Sean Gunn, and Lauren Sorrentino. She could have also been in the Little House on the Prairie. I don't know. Susan Sarandon, and these are the 3. Tracy, the DOC Curry, Bo Derek, Kathy Moriarty, and John Carpenter. To 2, Orianthi, John Schneider, Drea De Matteo, and Bernadette Stannis. We had Alec Baldwin to 45, 24 of 45. We had 3 to 100. We had Danny Glover. We had Efren Ramirez voting for Pedro. And we had Guy Gilchrist, who is Woody Woodpecker. Our one of ones. Our one of ones. No, this is not a live show. This is a live break. You're doing a recap right now. Sorry about that, Jay. All right, Zoe Saldana, Cody Rigsby, Dylan McDermott, Elizabeth Olsen, Barbara Eden, Dan Aykroyd, Al Pacino, Jimmy Walker, Marley Shelton, Kate Beckinsale, Derek Mears, Jennifer Carpenter, Will Shatner, Christy McNichols, Kevin Bacon, Chuck Norris, Allie LaForce, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and our final one of the break was Bill Pullman. There you go, my friends. That is the break. Again, if you skunk, we will be sending you something as a skunk pack. Otherwise, I appreciate y'all for being part of. Hope that you guys hit something nice, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Peace.